He's old.
We always do that.
Where is fact checker Mel Dan?
Roll call.
Jen.
Frank. And we're Dillos Dig.
Hey, it's Jen coming to you from my backyard.
Hello from Highwater, a tiki bar here in Queens, New York. It's me, Frank.
If you were to pinpoint the start of Dillo's nostalgia, it would go back to the Polynesian, specifically the Polynesian at night.
Jumping in on this Polynesian at nighttime discussion, you know, it goes way back to our days as kids, where returning to the Poly, where we stayed in our early trips before we discovered the beach club when it opened, was kind of like the come down at the end of the night. You know, you had a bustling day at Magic Kingdom, or maybe you did Magic Kingdom and jumped over to Epcot.
I can recall Papa Dillo, as many of you know him as. If you're new to this channel, that would be our dad. Papa Dillo carrying me out of Magic Kingdom after a long day, after the nighttime parade, fireworks, whatever it was, up the ramp to the monorail, going back to the Polynesian.
Returning to the Polynesian on the monorail, and the calming effect of the great ceremonial house, the quietness of the pathways. We always talk about the torches.
The Polynesian was just that place of relaxation and calm after kind of a crazy day at the parks. And we would sleep in the amazing deluxe room beds. You know, I'm a big deluxe room bed person. Love them. And just having the balcony, and whether you had a view of the castle, the garden, a pool, whatever it was, there's just such a peace at the Polynesian. And it's where our love of Disney began, because we would stay there so often as kids, and we're lucky to, that it just stuck with us.
You know, and then you kind of get that little dessert, as it were, with the electrical water pageant at 9 o'clock. Now, the music for the electrical water pageant changed about, 27 years ago, somewhere in there. I'm still not over it. So it's still a little hard for me. I kind of hear the old music in my mind while I watch. But the electrical water pageant is like the climax of your evening at the Polynesian. But there's nothing really that matches the serenity of the Polynesian at night. We talk about the boardwalk as a possible, match at nighttime to the Polynesian, but the boardwalk is hustle and bustle, and the Polynesian is not. So where you have that kind of go, 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 especially when we were younger, the go, 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 go mentality, to counterbalance it at the end of the day with the Polynesian, I mean, it is a natural calming effect.
It represents nostalgia. It represents our love of Disney. It represents happiness and what we love about Disney so much. And for us, it's really finding those quiet spots, those quiet moments, and soaking it all in. And the Polynesian is a perfect place to do that. During my trip in July, I was there and seeing my kids now enjoy the Polynesian as much as I do, and them sensing that same kind of peace, and hanging out on the beach and having a Dole Whip with the view of the castle in the background. I was sad I wasn't staying there that night. At this point, eating at Ohana for breakfast, just like Frank and I did when we were kids, wasn't Ohana then. Or, now that we're older and can enjoy a place like Trader Sam's, it has grown up with us, and our love for it has only grown.
No matter if they change the lobby, they change the entranceway, they change the pool, they change the interior of the rooms, somehow, thank goodness, the vibe of the Polynesian still remains.
I can't wait to stay there again. I can't wait, now that my kids are a little bigger and can kind of remember the trips more and appreciate them a little differently. I'm excited to stay there with them someday and have them really take it in. They were each there on their first birthday, and that's probably the only times they have stayed there. But, you know, I'm excited to see them stay there and have a really good memory of it. But in the meantime, we'll keep visiting and making it a part of our trips because it means so much to us.